Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So if it's the first time of joining me, please do well to subscribe and also click on that bell button so that you get a notification anytime I upload a new video. Okay, so if you're just seeing this video for the first time, you might want to watch the first part of this video, because yes, it's going to be part by part where I tell my story on how I became a single mother of 3 and then later I found love. Okay, so this is it. So if for you to enjoy the story, you definitely have to go and watch the first part of it. Okay, so do well to share this video and let it get to a whole lot of women out there, especially women. I know why I'm saying women. Okay, so yes, this is me, your girl Nikki, and yes, I will start my story right away. So sit back, relax, and let's enjoy this. So I will classify myself as one of those people that actually got married at early stage. Yes, I got married at the age of 24, 23, 24. I would put it that way. Okay, I wouldn't say I wasn't matured enough to get married, but yes, first of all, I need to ask myself, was I prepared for marriage? Was my mind prepared for marriage, or was I just getting married for marriage's sake? This is one of the questions I should have asked myself at that stage, because I asked myself that question at that stage and I'm like telling myself, I think you weren't ready. Or should we say you made yourself to be ready? You weren't ready, but you wanted to make yourself to be ready because it has happened. But still, yes, it never worked out. And secondly, to the man, okay, that is my ex-husband, I would say, was he ready to get married, or did he just get married because he wants to get married for him to be a father? Okay, let's say, people abroad, once they start going out of age, or let's say age is no longer on their side, they just want to get married, they just want to have kids. But getting married might not really be the real thing they want. They just want to have kids. At least they will have children before they get old. I don't know if that was the case in his own part, but yes, that was part of the question I was asking. Was that the reason? Was that the case? Okay, I don't know if that is the case. That is his own thing to answer. But yes, I've asked that questions, but yes, I can't get any answer on that. So just like I said before, I don't want to go deep into my marriage, okay, to my previous marriage. I don't want to go so deep into it. The main thing is that I got married at an early stage and I gave birth to my children early as well. And yes, later on, I was able to, gather myself, save myself, and also to save my mental health, and as well save my children. Okay, so this is it, guys. Before I actually left the marriage, I've asked myself a lot of questions. Is this something I can do? Is this something I can handle? As for leaving the marriage automatically, that is already what I want, because yes, I tried my best, but the best wasn't best enough. Apparently, yes. Because sometimes when you leave a marriage, people start asking you a whole lot of questions. What really happened? Is this something that can't be resolved, or things like that? Did you talk to the person? Did you try to have a discussion and things like that? Did you try to give a second chance? Okay, yeah, that's a whole lot for one person. That's a whole lot for somebody to answer. But yes, all of those things were done, because sometimes giving a second chance doesn't mean when you leave a marriage and then you try to go back again. No, giving a second chance is actually inside that marriage, because you would have talked, you would have called the person to order, you would have tried to, put things together for things to start working. But still yet, come on, when two adults cannot work things out, then I don't think anybody else can work it out. This is two adults in a marriage. This is two grown-up humans in a marriage, not even babies that don't know their left or right, but two humans, two grown adults actually. They are in this marriage, but still it is not working. So the best thing is to give yourself the breathing space, to be fair, and then co-parent in peace, because I love peaceful co-parenting. But if it's gonna be a war, I just take myself out of that place, because I can never do anything to be a war. That is it. So yes, guys, I tried my best. I try to, sometimes, you want to talk, sometimes you want to complain, sometimes you want to do this, but at the time, you become tired and you're like, okay, you are in a marriage, but you are single. Yes, that's what I'll call it. A whole lot of people are actually in this kind of marriage. They are married, yes. Outside, the society see them as married, but inside the house, they are very much single. When I mean single, very, very much single. But actually, I would say it is their problem. However they want to sort it, they should go ahead. I try to mind my business. I try to do my thing my own way. So yes, I left the marriage because it wasn't working, and I tried my best for it to work, but it wasn't working at all. and I have to leave. So when I left, yes, all trials for me to go back to the marriage and all that did not work out, because I said I am not going back. I've made my decision, and that is how I want it to be. Whatever I see out there, I will take it that way. It is not going to be easy for me, but I'm definitely going to survive it. So my mind was already out of that marriage since right from Germany, when all of the whole thing started. And I tried my best, I look at myself, I told myself, girl, you are single, girl, you are not married. So yeah, that was when I told myself, okay, this is not working out, girl, you need to take your bow. Okay, it wasn't an easy decision to make. It was never an easy decision to make. I thought about it. I know it was never going to be easy. Knowing fully well that I have 3 children to cater for, knowing fully well that I am definitely not going to leave my children behind, because yes, if I leave them behind, nobody's going to care for them. Okay, you might be asking yourself, well, nobody's going to care for them. Is their father not there? Well, when I say somebody's super busy with something else than his own family, I am not joking about that. But that is by the way. So yes, I knew that my kids is my priority, and I must do everything possible to make sure that those children are well taken care of. So yes, when I was planning my exit, when I was telling myself I'm gonna leave, I wasn't planning to take anything, any pin, any penny with me. I know I was going there to face the world on my own with an empty hand. Yes, that is why, because I know this is a lot of fear for a lot of women today. They will tell you, what if I go out there? How am I going to survive and all that? What if you are inside that place and you die? What are you going to do? That is the question. Because number one, the kids that you are trying to stay behind for their sake are the same kids that will lose you tomorrow, and they will they will not see you again, and you will not be there to protect those kids. So sometimes let us stop deceiving ourselves, okay? If you feel like it's going to be so hectic for you out there, then I must tell you, there is a strength in you that you don't even know about. That is just the truth. So yes, I took that bold step and I left with my children. Okay, but first of all, before we actually separated fully, we were already in Ireland. Okay, yeah, because we left from Germany to Ireland. I relocated with the kids. He did not relocate with those, because he was just, coming to, he would just come and then go back to Germany. His mind was never there to relocate. And I am not really ready to, force anyone on that. We are all adults and we know what is best for us. And you forcing an adult to do what they don't want to do, for me, is bad and it's disrespectful. Yes. So yes, we left because I needed my children to have a very good education, to have the English speaking is part of it, because staying in Germany was a bit difficult for me. Like, when the kids go to school and they come back, you need to, help them sometimes with their assignments, even though the kids were going to a multilingual school. Like when I mean multilingual school, they were going to an English speaking and German speaking school. So yes, that is a multilingual school. So yes, that's the school they were attending in Germany before we left. Reason they know how to speak English very, very well, despite the fact that they were born in Germany. Because many kids born in Germany, I don't know about now, they find it difficult speaking English because of that language. But my kids, as of then, they speak very good English, yes, because of the multilingual school. It wasn't an easy thing, actually, because you have to pay for it. It's not free. So when we got to Ireland, it was not that difficult for them to adapt with the English speaking in their school and all that. So yes, that was how we left to Ireland, and we stayed in Ireland for few I would say 1 year. Okay, I would say 1 year. We stayed in Ireland for 1 year and few months before we started having accommodation issues and all that. So we couldn't get a house because it was really difficult for us to get a house there. And yes, we went back to Germany, but this time around, not really that we went back to Germany, we went for holiday in Germany. And yeah, we stayed with a friend there. But then when we were not able to go back to Ireland because of the accommodation issues, it became another big problem for me, because then I was carrying the kids around. I don't know where we're going to stay because we don't have any house in Germany, but I have to call up some friends to see how I'm going to do it. It wasn't easy until one of my friends said, okay, bring the kids, come with me. She's just staying in one room, and for us to stay with her, how that's gonna be. 3 kids, myself, and then herself. It was never gonna be easy. So guys, that was how we decided to go there and stay with her. On my next video, I will tell you how we stayed with her, and then later we got a house unfurnished. Guys, we were sleeping. I was in particular, I was sleeping on the floor before everything changed. So yes, stay tuned, please. Yes, just my voice is very low this time around because I'm kind of tired from a lot of activities that happened here yesterday. Yes, so that's why my voice is very low, because I am tired. But I said I'm definitely gonna post today because I've not posted for like 2 days now. I need to post today, so stay tuned because this story is gonna be a long story. But please don't get bored, all right? If you have any question, go ahead and ask me under the comment section, and I will get that back to you. But before that, let's see you next time. Okay, guys, have a nice day, and please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to come back again. Women especially, I would like you to learn from this my experience, and believe me, it's gonna be well. So guys, have a nice day, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.